Hello friends, welcome to the next video. In this video I want to tell you about something that I'm doing. I'm going to do drum evaluations. Okay, what is that exactly? Let me tell you a little story. When I worked at big universities in India, in the United States, and Europe, part of the thing that I had to do was evaluate students as they were coming in, okay, taking entrance exams and stuff like that. What you did is you basically put players in different categories, A, B, or C. The top players go in A, the middle players B, and the less experienced players go in C. Now, why did you do that? Okay, because the advanced players, we wanted to make sure that they were going at a pace that was comfortable for them. Level B, the same thing. Level C, the same thing. But the material stayed the same. It was the care given in each level that varied. Okay, very, very important. The care in each level was different. For more advanced players, we could push them harder. The middle players, we could take more care. And the more inexperienced players, we could slow things down and really help to understand everything and, get everything moving at the pace that they needed it. Okay, so first of all, I have to say, it was a great honor that Joe and Ralph and Steve Houghton and all the guys at the school trusted me with those kind of things. It was a part of my duties, let's say, at the school. And of course, sometimes you run into players that are very beginning, okay? And what you do in that case is you direct them towards the summer program, which is a preparatory program for the main course, a year-long course, right? So it's very important as a player to be able to divide people up like this, because when you're paying to be part of a school, part of a big system, we have to make sure that you're going to get the most out of it, period. You have to get the most out of it. And if you get mixed in with players that are more advanced than you and things seem like they're going really fast, it's just not good. Remember, the material stayed the same. Each class every day was the same for A, B, and C level players. It's just the delivery and the speed at which things happened was different. Okay? Now, do you ever feel lost in your playing? Do you ever feel like you're spinning your wheels and you're going nowhere? Or do you have such a big amount of obligations in your life that you can't find time to practice as much as you'd like? Maybe you only have 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, or even 1 hour a day. Okay? These evaluations are going to help you design a practice program that's going to be very beneficial for you. If you join my lesson site, now, if you join my lesson site, there is such a massive amount of curriculum there, okay? Everyone that gets on the site says, man, this is a life changer. The 3-bar cycle studies alone are just so massive. And it takes a long time, and you really need, guidance and encouragement to face this work and do it in a way that's going to be beneficial for you in a creative way. I never sit here and try to force vocabulary on you. There are certain things and grooves and Brazilian music and Afro-Cuban and whatever that are classic grooves that you kind of have to learn the basics. But as far as vocabulary goes and independence, I have my own ways of showing that, and I think that it's much more effective. So now, how will we go about your evaluation? What you're going to need to do is send me videos, okay? That's one way. And the other way is just play live streaming with me over whatever platform you like. What's Up is probably the best way to do it, since it's fast and easy. And you know, we can connect in WhatsApp and then stay connected through WhatsApp. That's really how everyone on the lesson site connects with me. So in this session, I'm going to need to know what you know about rock, funk, jazz, Latin. You're going to be playing different grooves, different styles for me, okay? You're going to be playing a solo for me. I'm going to listen and listen and listen to you play. Then you're going to need to read Ted Reed's Syncopation or some other book or page that I'm going to present to you randomly, so I know that you're not having memorized the page, so that I know you can read it. We're probably going to go over some hand stuff to see where your hands are exactly. Through this evaluation, I'm going to then give you a short-term, medium-term, and long-term practice guide. I'm going to help you sort out your priorities and give you a system so that you can make the most out of your practice sessions. Remember, if you have a short time on the kit, 1 or 2 hours a day, you really have to be precise. You can't mess around. You can't waste time. You can't do things you already know. You know, that's the other biggest waste of time. It's just going over songs that you already know and played a million times. There's no need for that in the practice room. Okay, so for 35 bucks, I'm going to do this evaluation for you. If you're interested in this, you can write me here. You can write me at phil@philmaturano.com. We can set up the whole thing through Wise or PayPal, whatever system you're using, and we'll make it happen. Okay? I believe these evaluations are very important because you can sort of see where you're at and compare yourself a little bit, not compare, but just to see where you're at in relation to students that are going into big universities. Maybe you thought, or maybe you think, that you're not good enough to go to music school, or you're not good enough to join the lesson site yet. Well, I can help you determine that. And even if you're just starting out, there's a beginner's corner on the site, which you're going to enjoy very much. And I'm going to be helping you the whole way through. Now, that's another thing about the lesson site membership. I am there to guide you all the time. Some lesson sites, you know, they have a guest artist, they come in and they do their thing and they make a couple of courses and you never hear from them again. And a lot of them aren't even teachers. They're just flavor of the month players that, you know, happen to connect with the platform so that the platform can get views or whatever. That's not what I'm about. This is real drumming pedagogy. When you become a member of the lesson site, you have me constantly there. You can email me, you can write me on WhatsApp. Remember, that's a big part of it, the interactive part. Interactivity is what makes this site totally different. And it's what I kind of modeled when I taught at big universities. That's what happens, right? You get personal guidance all the time. Very, very important. All right, friends, if this sounds interesting to you, drop me a line and we'll make it happen. A 1-hour evaluation, and it's going to help your playing a lot, I promise. Okay, thanks for watching this. Peace out.